Hey everyone, it's Mindy Hahne, the Midwest premier sports handicapper, coming to you from TonySpix.com and the half of the morning show duo, The Morning Steam with Ramon Scott. But hope you enjoy this free pick video from our show. Be sure to click in the link in the description for our best bets. Now here is the pick.
All right. Got some more action here. Virginia going on the road against DeMar Hamlin's school. How about that?
I
Pittsburgh,
know. When I read that, I was like, oh man.
Pittsburgh, right? I mean, uh, I think it was pointed. They pointed out, you know, 3, 4 star athletes that could have went to probably greater schools and stayed home at
Stay
Pittsburgh. You always
hometown,
like
right?
that. So, what do you have here? The Cavs. Boy, that looks a little light. I don't know. They are up to -6 now, and the total is down to 128.5. Uh, Virginia can play some crazy games. It seems like sometimes these numbers, you're always mad when you think you can go over and it ends up being a typical Virginia game, you know, 58-55 or something. But then all of a sudden they put the line down at like 117 and Virginia wins like 68-62.
Right. Well, and it's kind of like how we were talking about with Creighton, right? Virginia's only covered the spread one time in their
Right.
last 8 games with all those wins. And then Pittsburgh, they've covered 9 straight. Me and you, I know we both had them as a premium versus
Yeah.
Tony versus, North Carolina there. Pittsburgh to me has the momentum. They're playing at home. I think it's going to be, a good atmosphere. I'm going to take Pittsburgh here in the points.
Okay. There was widely reported steam that came in, obviously, on Virginia. They opened definitely a little bit lower than this, as low as 4. I believe at some spots there were some 5s out there as well. So just want to Mindy, a steam play coming in right
All
now, and
right.
it's the game we just talked about,
Creighton?
Seton Hall and Creighton. We always kid when it goes our way that they were listening to us. They're fading me, I guess, in today because we're seeing the move actually go under. So that's going to
Ah,
play to my advantage a
it
little
will,
bit.
yes, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, they steamed it at under 136.5, and right now it's gone down to as low as 134.5 at one particular one of the major online sports books in the country.
Well,
So
that's an interesting play, right? Because I have that one going over to Ramon, but yet I worry about, both of those teams play a little bit better, defense, which
oh
could
yeah,
maybe, hinder that total. That's the only thing that kind of keeps me off of it is that yin and yang with their efficiencies versus their score totals. So. But yeah, I think it's going to be good. And like you said, the more steam that goes on that, the better your play.
yep. And we'll try to, things have calmed down a little bit for us, and we can pass along some of these steam moves. We're not covering, 40 games like we were last week. So
Oh, that was
I think,
brutal, Ramon.
well,
That was
again, I mean, that's been one of the neat features of the show so far. So we'll get back to that a little bit and try to give you the latest steam moves as the play goes along. Just had a couple more go off here, including just moments ago, within the last 4 or 5 minutes. Kent State -7.5 over 17.5, of course, over Western Michigan was another play that just came in. Anyways, getting back to Virginia and Pittsburgh here. Lots of comments here coming in. Scotch says he likes Pitt as well here in this one. And Cage says that he would also go Pittsburgh here. So, okay, I respect that. And Roscoe likes Pitt with the points. Yeah, we were on Pitt against North Carolina. I'm respecting this steam a little bit. I'm not going to necessarily get with you guys here. I think in this one, I don't know how hard, but you talked about it, Mindy. Pitt right now one of the hottest teams in the nation at getting numbers here with their current streak. And Virginia definitely has not been a good cover this year. In fact, 1-7 against the number as a favorite. So I think you mentioned that. So, but Pittsburgh has been going over certainly of late. Virginia not necessarily showing that same defensive tendencies that I joked about with some of those games. But for me, I'm going under. Going under in Virginia and Pitt. I'm going to fade the steam here in this one. Like I said, currently at 128.5. The reported steam did come in on the over in this one at 129.5, but it has now come down to 129, 128.5. I'm going to go under in this one with Virginia and Pittsburgh.
So thanks for watching, and make sure you get over to the Tony'sPicks.com website right now and check out our All Cappers tab, where you can purchase some of our own personal picks. And be sure to go ahead and use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20%. Okay, have fun. Watch another video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.